I'd really like to have a market highlighted where, we're not here to beat up any markets. I'm just saying there are markets where the economics of the deal seem aggressive relative to the overall supply-demand fundamentals, and which market would you call out as there's a forward bet being made? Jim?
Well, we're primary markets, as most of us are. You know, the CenterPoint's primarily Chicago-focused in terms of land. We've got about 5,000 acres of land, and a lot of it's in Chicago. I would say that we're seeing in Chicago a very big bet. You know, we were somewhat of a laggard market, and you can see the absorption figures tell that, meaning that a lot of times absorption is sort of a lagging indicator. It shows that a market was slow to recover, and then all of a sudden, boom, it got hot, and we had space to be absorbed. So I would say Chicago is an indicator. I think we're starting to see people make big bets in Chicago, knowing that if you look at all the primary markets, it's been one of the laggards for sure. And I might even suggest that Dallas and Atlanta were probably part of that too, maybe not as much. But I think overall we're seeing a Midwestern review. There seemed to be a sort of a Rust Belt concern, you know, for a few years, and obviously a lot of capital, a lot of the experts, a lot of the investors were looking what we call the smile markets, right? Coastal markets, which made a lot of sense, of course, and they did recover first. But I think now, as the economy continues to improve, we're beginning to see capital seek other markets, and you can see that there are other markets other than those primary markets that are coastal, like Chicago, that are recovering. And that it's borne out by the absorption and the vacancy stats. Still lagging, but it would appear that things are recovering.